Yeah,
See? Secret Jedi.
He's pretty good. He's pretty.
so
Look at
there's-
it. Look, only a Jedi could do that. Clone
Hey! What up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of Clone Wars. Season 3, Episode 3, Supply Run. There's no discernible order. We're going through. This is the 4th video we've made. Marquetta has an eye issue, so she ain't here. She's at the eye doctor, aka the optometrist.
She's at the eye doctoress.
Literally, how are we supposed to guess what's happening next in the show?
Oh, because this is the start of the Toydaria duology, which is just 2 episodes.
Indeed, we're going to
means
enjoy
nothing.
this duology. Surge is my Marquetta for the day.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, kid.
I can't wait to go home later and
Oh.
do
Later on, we are actually going to drink orange juice and bubbly water.
Ooh, that actually sounds delicious.
We are going to actually have a very difficult time assessing what's happening next because this is mostly an anthology. So I think in the future, I'm going to try to think of something cool to do for us before we get into this. So that way, you know, it's like we got some shit to talk about.
Like a game.
Like a game? No, just a general
We
discussion.
just all need clone
dreams sound
trooper
fun.
suits so we can be our own individuals. Because as Mickey and Rena like to say, that is the cool part of this series.
Also, for anybody, I have recently realized that I guess I made a very confusing statement about how, to me, Darth Vader and Anakin are 2 different characters. I would just like to say that Bruce Wayne and Batman are 2 different characters, and so is anybody else with an alter
Bruce
ego.
Wayne and Batman are 2
They're the
different
same-
They
characters.
literally act completely different.
But are they not the same beating heart?
Drinking lotion?
But they are the same person. But if you like, someone could like
You
Bruce
know
Wayne and
what?
not like Batman. Someone could like Batman and not like Bruce Wayne.
What does that mean? It's still the
It's
same
like
person
Clark
liking
Kent
somebody
and
but loving
Superman.
somebody
He calls
different.
himself in his head.
I know
Not
he
Bruce
calls himself
Wayne.
Batman. So
Peter-
that should tell you
Peter
that Bruce
Parker
Wayne is
is Batman.
barely a person. So if you like Bruce Wayne over Batman, it'd be weird.
Chris, you
could
make
do
no
all the
sense in my
superheroes
life.
like
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'm an idiot, and I'm okay with that. And guys, just flame me. It's fine.
Now, some people were
Can't wait
like,
to see
like
the
the homie
YouTube comments.
Kamina, maybe?
Kapanak.
Yeah, well,
Kamina 1?
yes,
Oh,
Kamina
Kamina
1.
one.
He thinks it's hilarious that you're keeping them all separate. Like, Anakin from this show is different than Anakin from the prequels. He's different from Darth Vader.
Yes.
Then what do you call the Darth Vader from Rogue One?
It's the same thing with me, cause
It's kind of like a completely also different Vader, is it not?
That was Cameo Vader.
Yeah. I mean, I just said, like, their actions all aren't, like, if you watch all of Clone Wars, you're like, damn, this Anakin's dope. And then you can literally watch a completely different version of that character in the prequels. And then you see Darth Vader, and you've got multiple different versions
Called
of Darth
growth.
Vader.
well, yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
It makes sense. But you know what also makes sense?
This is not a Margaret substitute for the actual Clone Wars show. Please support the OG content on Disney Plus. Then come here and watch it with us. If you can't do that, please comment, like, subscribe. Tell us the order you watched the show. Is the order that we're watching it right now, or did you guys watch the way it came out on the way that came out on TV? Let us know.
Please follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, man, follow us. We're out here doing things, and we're really excited. I'm excited. This is dope.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or there's a
What?
Will.
What? He threw me off.
Wait. Where's Will?
He was here last night.
Under siege. The
He's one
Separatists have launched a massive offensive against the planet Ryloth.
Oh,
A
no.
blockade of deadly battleships has cut off any support for the dwindling Republic defenses.
Ryloth.
This reminds me of Korra Beginnings. The
With
voice.
the Twi'lek freedom fighter Cham Syndulla
All right, champ.
is waiting for Jedi Master Dai and his men as the droid army closes in.
Jedi Master Dai and his friends.
Yo, look at this.
I like that they just narrate the beginning instead of the scroll where
Yeah.
you have to read it all.
Yeah.
Roger,
God.
roger.
Less reading for me.
Admiral Dai, this is General Dai. We're in trouble down here. We need those supplies immediately.
I feel like they have no cover. Like, they're just barely.
But I am in no position to help. We are critically low on fuel and ammunition.
Contact the Jedi Council again. Tell them reinforcements must be dispatched without delay.
He said, bro, we're just going to let them die.
We've dispatched a ship loaded with relief supplies to meet you on Toydaria. You were a more experienced diplomat than the representative from Naboo, who was already there.
Senator Amidala is an excellent negotiator. I'm sure that...
Senator Amidala could not leave the Senate.
Oh, no.
Representative Binks accompanied the ship.
Binks!
No.
I thought that's who he was talking about. Oh, Nisa can't wait for Jar Jar. Nah.
Oh, God. You think Jar Jar hits it from the back?
He does.
Lisa, tear that ass up.
Oh my god.
intercepted a coded transmission between Senator Organa and the Jedi Council. We were able to partially unscramble it. The Jedi
Dude, send
have
out.
sent Senator Organa to
Yo, he
Toyera
meditates on a lazy
to
Susan.
negotiate a treaty which would allow them to send relief supplies to their forces on Rylov.
Send a message to Senator Lot Dodd of the Trade Federation.
There's a lot of names.
Yeah.
Lot Dodd.
Lada dada.
Cool.
Stop where you are, Offworlder. We will provide you whatever you need to continue your journey, but you may not leave this ship.
I am Senator Bail Organa
That's
of
nice,
the
I
Galactic
guess.
Republic.
Is he kind of like that guy, Lotto?
The High
Rito?
Exalted King
No,
of Toydaria.
Watto?
Yeah, the one.
Jar
Anakin.
Jar Jar!
Oh my god.
It is so awesome.
It's the guy's voice.
Is it so awesome?
Our laws of hospitality demand that we offer assistance, but this planet is closed to Offworlders.
We are obliged to deliver our message to your king in person. It won't take a minute.
Well, that was easy. No resistance.
The most realistic thing in the Star Wars universe
Watto, is that his name?
is that a fuck up like Jar Jar could become a representative.
He wasn't a fuck up, man. He did really good in that war, bro. He was
He
throwing those balls around.
bumbled his way
He-
to the
Bro, he tripped and like.
You ever heard the
Oh, yeah,
conspiracy
hey.
that he's actually a Jedi Master?
Yeah.
I would love that.
Sith Lord.
Like some undercover
Yeah.
Jedi master pulling the strings. Darth Jar Jar.
Nah,
Senator Bail
Could be in the
Organa
next
of
trilogy.
Alderaan, we have come to ask for your help.
Yeah, this is definitely the same species as that
yeah, Watto.
dude that
Hey, that isn't.
slaved Anakin as a child.
that Toydaria is a neutral system.
My esteemed colleague and I humbly beg
He's
you
best.
to allow us to use Toydaria
Esteemed.
as a staging ground to supply the planet with relief aid.
Why y'all hating on Jar Jar?
your decision.
These dudes.
Oh
my
Douchebag.
god. I've never bothered to learn
The
their names.
Chancellor.
I
We got
still
the
won't bother.
reunion here.
Yeah.
Begging your highness, what's he doing here?
Yult Gunray is an extremist. His views do not reflect those of the Trade Federation.
Perhaps not, but you can understand the confusion.
Oh, Newt Gunray is the one that looks like him. I remember that name.
Are you being racist towards these weird aliens?
No, I think Newt Gunray is the one we're thinking he was, but it's not him.
I see no reason for conflict.
Nor do I. The people of Ryloth are suffering, and compassion is a sacred Toydarian value.
Honesty is
Toydarian.
also a Toydarian value, is it not? I'm sure the senator mentioned the separatist blockade around Ryloth.
A blockade?
Inconceivable.
Everything. If the separatists are blockading the planet, and we help the Republic, it will destroy our neutrality. I must convene my ministers. Then
This
we
who's
shall
got the
hear
drip.
your arguments.
Yeah, he does. On his beard and all. Smug.
You
So
smug asshole.
Yeah, I think Newt Gunray is the one that Anakin kills.
Oh gosh. Roger, Roger.
I was about to say it. I like how they have the
Blast
sand.
him. Oh, God, no.
These clone troopers have a sand pattern on. More tribal.
What about reinforcements?
Communication has been spotty. I promise you, Jan, the Republic will not abandon Ryloth.
I've heard enough of your promises, Jedi. The fact remains, if we stay here without reinforcements, we're all going to die. Gobi, tell them.
Gobi!
Gobi! My cat.
The right flank has collapsed.
Poor
There's no
Gobi, he's in a
leaving.
cone.
We're stuck here together.
That's a dope ass helmet, dude. I like
Yeah, it is.
It's like
You will
Vikings
now hear
almost.
arguments in the matter of using Toydarian territory to aid the shipment of relief supplies to the citizens of Ryloth.
My man's got a katana.
Senator Organa.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We wish to deliver food and medical supplies to the people of Ryloth. Listen to Senator Ornfree Tar of Ryloth.
Lord.
He is
Ornfree
well aware
Tar.
of the suffering of his people.
Our cities lie in ruins. Our transportation hubs are all but destroyed, so I cannot return home. Our crops burn. The Twilight people are starving. And they will die.
That's how I look when I open my phone and do a selfie.
This is why I don't FaceTime people. The Twi'leks or that blue-haired chick Jedi from the prequels. She's a Twi'lek, right?
I got
No idea.
Sure, bud.
The planet is under a separatist blockade because Jedi Knights and clone soldiers are battling the droid army
That's so
for
sick.
control of the surface. This will not be a humanitarian base. It will be a military base.
Shut up, your hat is stupid.
He's got on the Pope hat. Leave him alone.
It looks like the top part of a squid.
Do not let them suffer because war came to them.
I sympathize with the plight of the Twi'leks, but this is not about saving them when they are fighting against the Separatists.
Thank you, Senators. You have given us much to consider. I will summon you once I have made my decision.
Yeah, these are all Twi'leks.
Yeah.
Is the gunship ready?
Yes, sir. But it's too small to evacuate the refugees.
Damn.
No escape. But our families are with us.
If we reconfigure the fuel system, we can turn the ship into a bomb big enough to collapse the pass here. The enemy will then only be able to engage us on
The
the
choke point.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
While we provide cover,
Tactics, baby.
Twi'leks will have time to escape with the families over the mountain.
Brilliant strategy, General. I'll go tell the men.
That is.
See, I'm not a clone. I could think.
Man, I always wanted to like blow up a big ass thing.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry to all
Wow.
clones. Just join Mr. Beast's channel.
But for the sake of my people, Toydaria must remain.
Boo.
I mean,
A wise ruling, Your Majesty.
You bullshitter.
well, yeah. It's politics, man.
Meet
It's
me
just nuts.
outside.
Whoever can navigate it more cautiously will win.
What are Risa gonna do now?
Get the fuck out.
Toydaria cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering of
What?
We'll help him
The
out.
Twi'leks are innocent victims caught between the warring factions through no fault of their own. You may use Toydaria to transfer the supplies you brought with you.
That's only enough food for one, maybe 2 rotations.
It will have to do.
I have an idea.
So wait, he just.
He's pretty alright.
He wants to help, but like not.
He doesn't want it known.
Right.
He doesn't want it to be known because that won't make him neutral anymore.
Yeah, there's ramifications to it. Yeah, that's pretty complex.
This is command. Are all the charges in place? Copy that. We're all ready. The droid army is closing. As soon as they're in range, blow up the gunship.
Those aren't mole rats, are they? No, mole rats are ugly. Or womp rats, I mean.
Yeah.
There is a
Rufus is a
gunship
naked
blocking
mole
our
rat,
way.
and they're cute.
ON5, ON7. Go check it out.
Roger,
I would
Roger.
hate to get killed by one of these
Roger,
things.
Roger.
They're
Right?
such little.
If the last thing you heard was blast them.
That'd be the worst.
Blast them.
Even in a video game, if you died by these droids, you're like, I'm gonna stop playing.
I had got by those girls in that dumb video game that sucked.
Roger, Roger.
No clones, just explosives.
Boom.
Explosives.
How are they making any fun of this game?
Nice.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
He gasped.
I like how they had the almost facial reaction.
Yeah.
Folks, we cannot get through. We will have to find another way around.
This is not very Roger, Roger.
These are supplies that I found. I found these.
He's gonna get caught.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's
definitely gonna happen.
Whoa.
That would make me sick.
That would be dope. You know, there's a place, a restaurant. Yeah.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
I'm down. Let me know.
I'm totally down.
Mickey, would you be down? What if we
depends.
paid?
Depends how high off the ground it is.
Oh,
Oh,
bro,
it's
it's
all-
like 300 feet in the air.
No.
Hanging.
Risa proposing a conceptual work of art to honor the ambassador of Dread Federation. Let's see. There was I'll take that one.
What are you doing?
Really like that, but I'm taking it.
The fuck?
Did you enjoy that? Did you like that?
It's like we
Fuck
haven't.
it.
What is he doing?
We haven't eaten.
You guys are just tolerating this shit?
Yeah.
Gentlemen and gentlemen, let us try this one.
What the? I love Jar. What is he doing?
He's creating a diversion.
So they don't see the ships. That's perfect.
No way. You're not that coordinated. I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
he
See?
is.
Secret Jedi.
He's pretty
Yeah.
good. He's
Yeah,
pretty
see
good. Look at
this?
it. Look, only a Jedi could do that.
Or a Sith.
I mean, I'm trying to believe it.
And the way that he like dodges everything randomly.
There's no way.
Yeah, he
That was
was
actually
Midi-chlorian
impressive.
count.
I want my food.
Look at this.
The Gungus.
Bullseye.
Cool, but can we
What are you looking
can we have them bring more food out?
No, Misa, look at nothing. Are creating and sharing style urge with Trade Federation
Oh. Why were they right there?
and understanding.
There was no better way to sneak a spaceship off the planet. You'll have to fly it right here.
Wow.
All the way on top of a building.
And man, that was really cartoony. Jar Jar pulled it off.
Get him, die. Stay alive.
Twilight Princess.
There you go.
Nice. I like these laser effects.
Oh.
They're pretty legit.
They do decent.
They're really vibrant.
Take it. Oh, God.
Dead.
No!
Damn. Let's just die.
Go, General! Go, General!
Woo! Woo!
False.
Oh, that's a general for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, behind the back.
Let's go. I want to see this.
Oh, nice.
This is what we've been waiting for. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you got the whole.
Huh?
Hey!
Oh, he's still going.
Captain Keely's the boss.
You can do the general.
Extract the end memorable.
Damn.
No.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
There's people behind you.
We have broken through.
The Twi'leks will live to fight another day.
Alright,
Did he sacrifice himself still?
I mean, what do you mean sacrifice? It's fucking surrounded.
Oh.
I forgot the show can also be pretty ruthless.
Just killing Jedi like that.
I mean, they literally named this dude Die. Jeez.
Master Die. It's like, we told you.
Kind of messed up. They didn't even die. There goes the supplies.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
At what cost?
Yeah. So Ahsoka Tano's not a Twi'lek, right? She's something else. She's something else. Prove it.
You look pale, Senator.
I have just received information that a fleet of Republic ships has penetrated the blockade around Ryloth.
They're like, we know.
Bureaucracy.
You play a dangerous game, Organa. Next time, you will not get away with this.
After what I witnessed here today, perhaps it is time I reconsidered our neutrality.
Good idea.
Yeah, clearly.
I am open to meeting with them.
Good.
Let's
Master
go.
Yoda will be glad to hear.
Yeah.
For now, at least, the people of Ryloth shall endure.
Jimmy Smits ain't looked this good since Dexter.
Yeah.
See their dad? No. Who's Jimmy Smits and Dexter?
Miguel Prado.
So sus.
Miguel Prado.
Fun fact, one of the reasons that Switzerland was able to stay neutral during World War II was because they were willing to blow
Because Jar Jar
up...
Binks was distracting their...
Yeah. They were willing to blow up all entrances into the country and flee into the mountains and collapse their own infrastructure. Like, they literally turned, like, bridges and all the things leading in, and, like, they had mountain slides, like, triggered with dynamite and shit.
What?
Like, yeah, so they were just like, if anybody invades, we're going to blow up all the bridges, and then we're going to go live in the mountain bunkers that nobody knows about. So that's one of the reasons that they were able to be like, hey, the rest of the world, so they're like, we don't give a fuck.
They were gonna be like
Mount weather, winter.
But how
weather.
would that have stopped them from an aerial assault?
Oh, like if you attack from, I mean, the Swiss army has a decent air force, so they would be able to defend themselves from the air. But it like, there's no point in attacking unless you're gonna invade. So like, they're just like, you guys try to invade, blow shit up.
And you're not gonna fly through the mountains with all those clouds and mountains and stuff. Just to try to find those bunkers.
But London was bombed for like 40 days, and they never invaded London.
They were going to. They were trying to beat
tried.
London down to invade them.
Well, Dan, the more you know. Switzerland is like the Toydarians.
Yeah. Also, though, I mean, you know, if Nazis are in your neighborhood, do something about it. That's just my opinion.
So, guys, what do we learn from this episode?
Jar Jar Binks is not a complete fuck up. He's just an asshole.
Hey, he is a great ambassador. All right.
Come on.
Why are you standing for Jar Jar?
A great peacemaker. If I recall what's happening, you know, you trying to get, you know, he's trying to make the relationships easy between them all. All right, and I just found out that he could be what? He might have a midichlorian count of like a couple hundred, maybe 200. I don't know, somewhere in there. He could have a little bit of Jedi or something.
That was a theory, a joke theory that Logan said.
We don't talk about midichlorians.
It's like a made-up conspiracy theory, but like it does make sense. It was on Reddit.
You know, Reddit has been on it about a lot of things lately. I'm
if
sorry.
If his midichlorian count is over 9,000, maybe.
They like piece together him like doing like a drunken dance where he like dodges stuff, and then also how he throws the bombs and.
He's a drunken master, essentially.
This makes so much sense that I'm gonna actually believe it now. It's fact.
Go look it up.
It is fact.
All hail the Church of Jar Jar. May the Binks be with you.
But yeah, hey, I really think Jar Jar did a great job. But other than that, I really thought it was awesome how, you know, when the Toydarians or whatever, Toydarians were put that choice that they had to choose between either helping or staying, you know, neutral. That whole concept of it all and how they chose to help instead, that's really awesome. And I wish more nations did that. Stop being neutral. Help when other people need it.
Yeah, but like, you know, they still didn't like decide altogether to help.
Yeah.
Like it had to be the leader.
Well, I mean, take one person.
And he also risked his entire planet.
Yeah.
I mean, take one person to do it.
True, and he's gonna meet with the council now. But yeah, it does take that one person. He would if he got caught though, he would have gotten in serious trouble.
Yeah, and by serious trouble it means, you know, the Sith could have came to his planet and fucking took it over.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta risk a little bit for the greater good, man. You gotta make a step, bro. If you don't,
you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
If you don't, look, hey man, like through history, there's a lot of people in history, man. If they didn't take that extra step, if they weren't so scared, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. So you gotta be that person. You gotta take that extra step to be like, you know what, this is wrong, and yes, I'm gonna do this.
There was a person like that kind of prevented. What was it during the Cold War?
Yeah, the Russian dude.
Yeah, there was a Russian dude. Like there was false information that
it was like one of their radars went off and said a nuke was shot, but he was like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, so he waited, and it turned out to be a false alarm. Otherwise, people were pressing him like launch ours.
Right, they're like shoot it. He was like, hold on,
They did a whole Doctor Who episode on it.
We could be dead now because apparently we have those types of weapons. I dig it. You know, back into the Trade Federation shit where they actually have to like use this diplomacy in order to get what's done. You can't always get it done with a blaster and a fucking lightsaber, but sometimes you gotta send Jimmy Smits in there to talk it out for you.
Yeah, the boring meetings, those are what maketh the universe.
Right.
Make politics.
It's like you have the chair, now you have the chair. It was like the big
Senate.
The big Senate room, but just like 2 or 3 chairs, platforms right
I don't have the patience to be a fucking ambassador. I'd be like, can you do the thing? We need to have a fancy dinner so I can...
Yeah,
can I go sleep while you figure out I have to schmooze you?
I'd fly off the handle if that guy was talking. Be like, fuck you, dude.
Right, fuck this
know
guy.
You're saying this just so they don't help.
My people are dying. This asshole's clearly a fucking Sith sympathizer, you bitch.
And then he took the food from him during the dinner. I would have been like, I'm starving and I came here for
they were
this.
like, no, we gotta respect Jar Jar's customs. I'd be like, yo,
this is
lower this table so I can get the fuck out of here.
He was like, this is actually a demonstration for what those people are suffering down there. There's nothing. So you get nothing.
Hate for Jar Jar, please.
Rana?
Yeah.
Your opinion?
Oh, I thought it was a fun episode. It was really cool to see Organa do his thing and like see Keeley and General Dai fight and basically die. But it was a really cool epic fight scene, the whole like from beginning to end, that whole battle and everything. I really admired it.
It was dark.
It was dark, yeah. I mean, at least the Twilight people got through another. I mean, I don't know.
It's good to see the actual wars of the Clone Wars
Yeah.
that's been referenced so many times. Like,
Clone Wars.
Well, where there's a will, there's a way. So.
Yeah.
Ooh,
my father and I fought in the Clone Wars.
If you guys were gonna die in the Star Wars universe, choose your death.
General Dai. That was pretty cool.
You want to get shot down by a bunch of robots? Going Roger.
I want to be killed with a lightsaber, but old school style, where you just like disappear. Like
You got to be a super badass guy for that.
I wanna die the way that Yoda died, old and just fall asleep and I'm just out, knocked out.
Oh yeah,
Rana?
actually that's a good.
He kind of took it from me. I want to die in my sleep, like Luke, or if you just want to poison me.
I want to die like Boba Fett. Very lame, but then come back later as a badass in the show.
Boo.
Actually,
I want to die like Vader. I want my kid to... I want to throw my boss off a fucking rail, and then I want him to electrocute me, and I want my kid to watch me die so that I can come back as a Force ghost at his wedding.
I changed mine. This is very out of character for me, but I want to have a drastic conversation on some kind of high ledge and then fall down a
Bro, that's your biggest fear.
That is my
That's
that is
They
my
literally don't have guide rails.
Totally my biggest fear.
When would you be on a ledge?
God damn it, let me finish. I was saying, you know, like the pits that exist for no reason, like in their infrastructure.
Yeah.
Like long pits.
So yeah, what you
Even
terrified of heights?
You guys missed.
You know,
Nah, because they don't have guardrails. I'm with you.
Even in
The
your own
joke is-
fantasy,
it's fine.
even in your own fantasy doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
Hold on, what is the joke? I thought I got it.
There was no
Nothing.
OB.
I was just trying to make light of the fact that they're like the pits. You know, I was like, I was trying to choose a typical Star Wars death.
Yeah, like why?
Yeah.
Why is there no safety railing?
Yeah, there's some kind of death always in some kind of pit.
We all know Mickey's terrified of heights.
I'm same.
No,
Well,
Mickey's
There was
stupid
there were no
terrified.
Obi-Wan deaths. No Obi-Wan deaths.
He said Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to die old school.
Oh yeah, disappeared.
Where it just
Ah.
disappeared.
Disappeared.
I don't know. What about the like? What is it? The A-wing flat and crashing into the Super Death Star.
Oh,
To
yeah.
blow it all up at the end.
Go on light speed so that all your atoms are just like fusioned into each other.
Dying to save other lives. It's always a good death, right?
Yeah.
It would suck. It'd hurt. It'd be bloody and painful. But
Would it be?
it's a good death.
Not if you're throwing your boss over a rail.
Why are you saying this? I'm not his boss,
I want
ladies
you
and
to
gentlemen.
electrocute me. Actually, I think technically, who's above me in the company? We had an org chart once.
I mean, your immediate super Marquetta.
Marquette, I think, is actually my immediate supervisor.
Yeah.
All right, don't do a cosplay role play when you get home.
Bye.
Where she's Darth Vader or she's fucking the Emperor.
The Emperor.
Do it.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and a big shout out to Doppelganger, Old Man, Quasi, Sakif, Clayton, Harry, Explorin, Dane, Mr. Mamas, Joe Mags, Yusuf, Kadeem, ZJP, and Keyboard Junkie. Thanks guys!